Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Bhakti Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Sachidanandarupaaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्। ॐ समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। महाविष्णवे नमः। ब्रह्मणे नमः। सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामने शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तेभ्यो मत्स्यादिवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री आदिपराशक्तिमात्रे नमः। मातापितृदेवताभ्यो नमः। आद्यशङ्कराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। परीक्षितादिसमस्त शास्त्रभक्तेभ्यो शिष्येभ्यो नमो नमः। ओम श्री परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातः श्री भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र गुरूणामाचार्याणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं भागवतादि पुराणोक्त परमात्मनः दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म भक्तानां साधकानां सेवकानां समस्त शक्ति संपदा साधनावाप्त्यर्थं विघ्न निवारण शत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा दिग्विजय सद्विजय शीघ्र विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणम्। Yesterday we saw in the 16th chapter the conclusion of all these Kaliya Patnis doing stuti to Lord. Lord also blesses them so beautifully, tells them to go to the Ramanaka Dvipa in between the ocean. There you will be safe. Garuda will not trouble you. He will see my Pada Chihna on your head. Now Parikshit ji will ask, what is the relation between Garuda and this Kaliya? In this 17th chapter, that story will be read. We will see that. Then we do our 30th chapter of 11th Skandha. Almost we will conclude today. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurano Parayanam Dashamaskandha Atha Saptadashodhyayah. As we are saying every day, our this 1 hour class of Parayanam, as well as listening to the meaning of the shlokas and the story inside it, and the bhakti to learn, the jnana to gain, and dharma to the understand, the values to obtain. This is what is our beautiful sadhana. Other time, whatever we are doing, it is good if we can do. If not, this 1 hour, let us spend with total bhakti shraddha. So this class should add to our ekagrata, should add to our bhakti, should add to our shraddha, should add to our information knowledge about Bhagavata Katha, should add to our becoming more stronger in Adhyatmika Sadhaka. If possible, even one can do the dhyana of the entire class, in which Chittavritti Nirodha can be achieved, and also one can, even Tattva Vicharana also one can do. All those things maximum can be done in the class if we develop the knack or art of it. Let us start with Parayanam. Om Atha Saptadashodhyayah Rajovacha Nagalayam Ramanakam Kasmat Tatyaj Kaliyah Krutam Kim Va Suparnasya Tenaikena Samanjasam Shri Shuka Uvacha Upaharyaihi Sarpajanaihi मासी मासी हयो बलिः वानस्पत्यो महाबाहो नागानां प्राङ् निरूपितः स्वं स्वं भागं प्रयच्छन्ति नागाः पर्वणि पर्वणि गोपीठायात्मनः सर्वे सुवर्णाय महात्मने विषवीर्यमदामिष्टः काद्रवेयस्तु काळियः कदर्थीकृत्य गरुडं स्वयं तं बुभुजे बलिं तच्छ्रुत्वा कुपितो राजन् भगवान् भगवत्प्रियः विजिघांसुर्महावेगः काळियं समुत्वपाद्रवतो तमापतन्तं तरसा विशायुधः प्रत्यभयादुच्छ्रितनैकमस्तकः दद्भिः सुपर्णं व्यदशद्ददायुधः कराळजिह्वोच्छ्वसितोऽग्रलोचनः तं तार्क्ष्यपुत्रः स निरस्य मन्युमान् प्रचण्डवेगो मधुसूदनासनः पक्षेण सव्येन हिरण्यरोचिषा जघानकद्रुसुतमुग्रविक्रमः सुवर्णपक्षाभिहतः काळीयोऽतीव विह्वलः रथं विवेश काळिन्द्याः तदगम्यं दुरासदं तत्रैकदा जलचरं गरुडो भक्ष्यमीप्सितं निवारितः सौभरिणा प्रसह्य क्षुदितो हरतो मीनान् सुदुःखितान् दृष्ट्वा दीनान् मीनपतौ हते कृपया सौभरिः प्राह तत्रत्यक्षेममाचरन् अत्र प्रविश्य गरुडो यदि मत्स्यान् स खादति सद्यः प्राणैर्वियुज्येत सत्यमेतद्ब्रवीम्यहं तं काळीः परं वेद नान्यः कश्चन लेलिहः अवात्सीद् गरुडाद्भीतः कृष्णेन च विवासितः कृष्णं ह्रदाद्विनिष्क्रान्तं दिव्यस्रगन्धवाससं महामणिगणाकीर्णं जाम्बोनदपरिष्कृतम् उपलभ्योत्थिताः सर्वे लब्धप्राणा इवासवः प्रमोदनिभृतात्मानः गोपाः प्रीत्याभिरेभिरे यशोदारोहिणी नन्दः गोप्यो गोपाश्च कौरवा कृष्णं समेत्य लब्धेहाः आसन् लब्धमनोरथाः रामश्चाच्युतमालिङ्ग्य जहासास्यानुभाववित् नगा गावो वृषावत्सा लेभिरे परमां मुदं नन्दं विप्राः समागत्य गुरवः सकलत्रगाः ऊचुस्ते काळियग्रस्तः दिष्ट्या मुक्तस्तवात्मजः देहिदानन्दजातेनां कृष्णनिर्मुक्तिहेतवे नन्दः प्रीतमना राजन् गाः सुपर्णं ददादिशतो यशोदापि महाभागा नष्टलब्धप्रजासते हरिष्वज्याङ्कमारोप्य मुमोचाश्रुकलां मुहुः तां रात्रिं तत्र राजेन्द्र क्षुत्रुभ्यां श्रमकर्षिताः ऊषुर्व्रजौकसो गावः काळिन्द्या उपकोलतः तदा शुचिवनोद्भूतः दावाग्निः सर्वतो व्रजं सुप्तं निशीथ आवृत्य प्रदग्धुमुपचक्रमे तत उत्थाय सम्भ्रान्ता दह्यमाना व्रजौकसः कृष्णं ययुस्ते शरणं मायामनुजमीश्वरं कृष्ण कृष्ण महाभाग हे रामामितविक्रम एष घोरतमो वह्निः तावकान् ग्रसते हिनः सुदुस्तरान्नः स्वान् पाहि कालाग्नेः सुहृदः प्रभो न शक्नुमस्त्वच्चरणं सन्त्यक्तुमकुतो भयम् इत्थं स्वजनवैक्लव्यं निरीक्ष्य जगदीश्वरः tamagnim avivattivram anantonanta shakti dhruta. Idi Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramahamsyam Samhitayam Dashamaskandhe Purvardhe Davagnimochanam Nama Saptadashodhyayah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wonderful is this Bhagavatam. Just revel in that with little prema and bhakti, enough that our chitta will gather all divine samskaras required for it to be purified, for it to be qualified, to be able to understand Bhagavan in his Saguna Nirguna Rupa and reach to him both through the Upasana and Dhyana. So in this 17th chapter, Parikshitji asks why that Ramanakam Nagalayam, that Garuda, that Kaliya left, what was the problem between Garuda and this Kaliya? So Shukadevji answers, Garuda's bhojanam is snakes. So he was lavishly eating all of them at total free licensing manner. Then what happened once, by the God's grace, an agreement has been made that the Sarpa Jati, they themselves at right time have to themselves give the food to this Garuda. And that's how they were giving. In whatever the way they had to give Garuda ko bhojan so that he should not attack them and finish them recklessly, carelessly. So that was the arrangement made. So it was going on. So when the turn of Kaliya came, instead of taking the food to Garuda, he himself ate. Then Garuda Bhagavan became angry. He is Lord Krishna's Bhagavan's Ayudha only. So he came to teach lesson to this Kaliya, but Kaliya also started, revolting and fighting. Then Garuda Bhagavan was so powerful, has wounded the Kaliya like anything. Dadbihi Suparnam. Even he also with his fangs and all started biting the Garuda Bhagavan. That Yuddha happened between both of them. Then Suparna Pakshabhihataha Kaliya Ativa Vihvalaha. With the wings, Garuda Bhagavan, when he wounded the Kaliya, he was so painful. Then therefore he came to Kalindi, and it was his safe and secured place. Why this place is safe secured means again out of his hunger when one other time before Garuda came, then he saw the serpent there in that waters. He was trying to eat it away. Then the Rishi Saubhari, who came in earlier chapters also, he heard the cry of all that serpents' wives there also. So, Meenan Sudukkitan Društva Meenan Deenan Meenapatau Hate. So, not the snakes, but Meena, the fish. So, all the other fishes prayed to Saubhariji, please do something. Saubhari Rishi warned our Garuda. Garuda did not listen. Then he went and ate that male fish. All of them become so dukkita. Then, for the sake of permanent protection of all the fishes in Kaliya, Saubhari Rishi with his tapashakti gives that curse to this Garuda. He can't give bigger curse because he is Bhagwan's Narayana's Vahana he is. Therefore, Atra Pravishya Garuda Yadi Matsyan Kadati. If he tries to consume fishes having curry, come here, Sadhya Pranair Viyujjeta. He will leave his prana and he will die only. Satyametad Brahmimi. This is the truth. So this thing is known to Garuda now, the Shapa. Therefore, he will not go there. And that's how the Kaliya was safe in that waters. This is how the simple story, but that is how so far the Kaliya was there. Now, Avatsit Garunad Bhitaha. They were out of fear to Garuda. Safe place for him was this one. He stayed. But now, Krishnayana cha Vivasitaha. Krishna Bhagavan put his Pada Mudra. Now Kaliya is safe. Garuda will not do anything. Then Bhagavan told he went to Ramanaka Dvipam. This is the answer. Now that Kaliya Mardanam is over, now Krishna had to come up. Itna beautiful that Leela was over. Now when he comes out of the water, everybody so beautifully celebrate and they are extremely happy. So that is what is in the remaining shloka. So see Krishna Mahradat Vinishkrantam. Krishna out of the water coming Divya Srak Gandha Vasasam. the divine malas, chandanam, and the clothing, Mahamanikana Kiranam, all the ornaments with so much of money is Jambunada Pariskrutam, studded to the gold, with all those Manihara Vajja or the Soneka Harose, Krishna Bhagavan came out of that river. He went alone, they thought so he's gone, but he came back victorious with all these ornaments. So, Upalabhya, having seen him like that, Uttita Sarve, all who were almost out of dukkha, they were nischest as if unke mein prana chale gaye ya behosh hue. Immediately labdha prana iva asavaha sarve upalabhya uttita. Having seen Krishna coming out, they all got their life back, they all got up. Then pramoda nibhrutatmanaha. Gopaha, Pritya, Vire Vire, they are fully filled with the Ananda, Priya and Moda and Pramoda. They were in that extreme happy, they reveled in that joy. Then Yashoda, Rohini, Nandaha, Gopyaha, Gopaha, all of them. Hey, Parikshita, Krishnam Sametya, these are touched, is intact. Labdha Ihaha, Asan Labdha Manorathaha. Their all prayers, their all wills, wishes were fulfilled. That even though the terrible Kaliya caught him, but he came intact, safe. Kharoj bhi nahi laga. Krishna was safe. Then Rama cha Achyutamalingya. राम बलराम ही hugged it and कृष्ण को देखकर हंसा मैंने बताया तू मेरे को क्यों नहीं बताया and then जहासा अस्य अनुभवित he knows the greatness of Krishna so he gave a cute smile of a inner deeper understanding. Congratulations. Then nagaha gavaha vrushaha vatsaha, all the mountains, all the cows, all the bulls, all the calves, paramamudam levire. Even they were also aware Krishna gone there. When he came back, they saw they were also extremely happy. Now the next one is interesting. All Brahmanas went to Nanda Baba. Nandam Vipraha Samagatya. Guravaha, those elders, Brahmana, Sakalatrakaha, with all their wives, whatever, they went Uchuhu. Honestly, they spoke to Kaliya Grasta Dishtya Mukta Davatmajaha. So your son was held by Kaliya, but by divine God's grace, he was liberated, safe, intact. Now, should you not do some punya karma? Therefore, Dehi Danam Dvijatinam. Give dana to all the Brahmanas. Krishna Nirmukti Hetave, for celebration of Bhagavan Krishna being liberated. Now, Nanda Baba, in general only he gives so much of danam, such a kind-hearted, on this beautiful occasion. Not that he has forgotten, not that they reminded, but they reminded because he had to do it in that way. It means what? In every of the success, the first thing is give dana dakshina to all who are in the form of Bhagavan, only in the form to celebrate it. Let our success, joy be shared with others. Let us neither be arrogant nor be so miser that instigate in people that negative thoughts about us. See, when we keep all the success with us, others will curse only isko success in amile. Then if you share it, the other say let him be successful again and again. In every of the activities. So celebrate the danam. Every of the celebration of birthday, marriage, जो भी हो life में करते हो ना, not only party and enjoyment, that is not danam. That is wastage of money. Instead of that, सत्कर्म के लिए उसका उपयोग करना है. Learn this. Don't think anything else. Don't listen to anyone. Everyone is wrong if they say anything other than it. Any of the positive occasions of your children's marriage, kaho, grah pravesh hua kaho, they have succeeded in studies, got naukari. किसी भी अच्छा इस issue में इस काम में give a lot of charity. Keep more budget for that. Make the program simple with your well-wishers, but do the charity in bigger way, not the other way. The charities are done like a formality, but the enjoyments are done so much. It is no way intellectually justifiable. It's all left to you. Clear? That should be the way we have to spread. The trend has to be set and spread like that. Like Nanda Baba, when these Brahmanas came and asked, Nanda Pritamanaha Rajan, he was extremely, why not? Gaha Suvarnam Tadadishat. Lot of cows and gold, everything. He just lavishly gave in Danam to all. Beautiful. It was a great joy. They're all Dana, Nandamava and all. Then Yashodapi, Mahabhaga, Yashoda Nashta Labdha Praja. Almost she thought her Praja, son Krishna is gone, but he's come back. So happy. Parishvaja, hugged, Hankamanopya, made him sit in her lap. Umocha Ashrupala Muhu. Again and again, मेरे लाडला मेरा कान्हा सब ठीक है ना, कुछ हुआ नहीं ना, बिकॉज सांप कहाँ डसता है पता ही नहीं चलता, पीछे पीछे फैल जाता है. She just checked him, he was intact. She was in tears of joy again and again. तो इतना प्यारा है कृष्णा to all, then how much प्यारा he must be to Mata Yashoda when he comes out safe. Many places it happens, children कुछ चोट लगती है, एक्सीडेंट हुआ होता है या कोई फूड पॉइजनिंग हुआ, हॉस्पिटलाइज हुए, when they come safe intact, there's no end to the joy of the mothers. Beautiful. कुछ भी नहीं हो कोई भी बच्चों को, मेरा तो ये प्रार्थना है, all children should be healthy, physically, mentally. They must learn lot of things, be a giver of joy to parents, to the society, to the world, to the dharma. That's what we pray, like Krishna did. Then thereafter what happened? Tam ratrim tatra. So that Kaliya Yamuna ke kinare hi, all of them who came stayed only. They did not go back to the Vrajabhumi. Some of them might have gone. Tam ratrim tatra Rajendra Shutrudhyam Shamakarshitaha. Because hunger, thirst is too tired, could not go back. Whatever food they brought are, let us say some arrangements made of fruits, they ate their Shamakarshitaha. Tired, exhausted. Ushuhu Vrajaukasaha Gavaha Kalindyaha Upakulataha. All the Vrajabhumi people, even the cows and all, near the banks of Kali only, they stayed safe. Never they had that joy or chance to stay because Kaliya with poisonous fumes, any nearby trees also used to get burnt because of that. Now that Kaliya has gone away, Bhagavan has removed all the poison, then they felt to celebrate. Renovation हो गया. Therefore, उसका मौजा करना है ना. They stayed that night in that Kaliya banks only. Then what happened? At that day only, that night only, tada Shuchivanodbhutaha. All the vaname, the dried trees, whatever, caught the fire, Damagni, Sarvata Vrajam, Suptam Nishita Avrutya. All around the forest fire caught, Pradagdum was akrame, started burning the trees. And ये लोग बीच में हैं. No, देखो, they don't have any other option. By now, they got habituated to Krishna Anugraha and Krishna Rakshana. Now, by the time we come to these stories of 17th chapter, what should exactly happen to us also? Ki our Bhakti Sharanagati also to Krishna should grow so much that for anything required, for any protection from anything, the only source and only the point of approach for us to be Bhagavan Krishna should be. ऐसा होना चाहिए हमको. They just understood Krishna is sent by Lord for their own protection. And Nanda Baba was told by Vasudevji, Gargaji ne bataya. They all have seen so many leelas so far. Therefore, when the forest fire was engulfing and burning them, coming nearer by, then Tata Uttaya, they got up, seeing at feet, Sambrantaha. They were all in that Samyak Bhranti, what to do. Then Dahyamanaha. They are getting burnt. Vrajaukasaha Krishnam Yehute Sharanam. For whom them who else is their Sharana? और बेचारा अभी अभी कार्य से लड़के आया, but then भगवान के शक्तियाँ तो अनंत है. Neither evil object nor the people have any doubt. Is it not? Every day, how many millions are praying to the God, and how many millions are taken care of by the God and Gurus with their Tapashakti. Still, we can go on requesting them. They have all the power, they all have their Karuna. That, like in the morning class, we saw the Agama Pramaname, that there is a Apta. The Lord and Gurus are so much a Karuna Murtis for the sake of us. They relentlessly go on showering their Krupa, Drishti, Anugraha and Rakshana and blessings. So, Krishnam Yevuste Sharanam, Maya Manujam Ishwaram, who is Ishwara himself, but with his own Maya Shakti playing the role of Manuja. Then see wonderful shloka. We can by heart it. We'll chant it 3 times. Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga He Rama Mita Vikrama Esha Ghoratamo Vahnihi Tavakan Grasate Hinaha Sudustaraannaswan Pahi Kalagne Suhruda Prabho Nashaknumah Tacharanam Santyaktum Akuto Bhayam. I'll tell you the meaning, then we'll chant 3 times both the shlokas. Beautiful. Hey Krishna Krishna, oh Lord, Krishna Krishna, Mahabhaga, the one who has got all the powers and Shaktis. Hey Rama, hey Balaram, Amita Vikrama, unimaginable, uncalculable, powerful, oh Balarama, Eshaha, Ghoratamaha, Vahni. This terrible, frightening fire, Tavakan Naha Grasatehi, is consuming us. Who are we? Tavakan, who belong to you, who are yours, who have surrendered to you. To them, this Agni is consuming. We are going to die. Sudustaran, Naha, Swan, those who don't have other way to cross this fire, Naha, Pahi, protect us, Kalagnehe, from this terrible fire. Suhrudaha Prabho, we are all your Suhruda. We love you so much, and you are the only one for us to protect. Please protect Karo. And the beautiful thing they say is, Na Shaktumaha Tat Charanam Santyaktum. Even if I have to die, we die holding on your feet only. And Akuto Bhayam, you are the only one. When we hold your feet, all bhays go away. So we will not leave your feet. You only protect us. See, very silently, Shukadev ji has put these shlokas, how beautiful they are. And for them, the forest fire, Davagni. And for us, all the samsara Agni. With the Raga Agni, Dvesha Agni, Kama Agni, Krodha Agni, Lobha Agni, how many Agnis are burning our hearts every moment? Is it not? How much of scorching we are having, pain. Not only we, the entire world at this Kaliyuga Kala, who can consume these fires and protect us other than Bhagavan Krishna? So same things are valid for us also. O Lord, we all belong to you. We surrender to you. We are getting burnt this by so many fires. By ourselves we cannot come out. We have no other way than you. We will not leave your feet. We are holding on to your feet. Please protect us. See, from this only, Shankara Bhagavan in Viveka Chudamani, Durvara Samsara Davagni Taptam दोधूयमानं दुरदृष्टवातैः भीतं प्रपन्नं परिपाहि मृत्योः शरण्यमन्यद्यदहं न जाने. See? Anyat Saranyam na jane. Durvara samsara davagni taptam. We are burnt in the not removable samsara agni. Not easily crossable by us, quenchable by us. We can't put out by ourselves. Dodhuyamanam. And it is burning so much duradrushtavataihi with all the winds of our prarabdha also. Bhitam, frightened, prapannam, we are surrendered to you. Paripahi mrutyoho, we are dying in this samsara every moment. Saranya manyadna janeyahi, no Sharanya for us other than you. Please paripahi. So too in Lakshmi Nrsimha Karavalam, samsara ghora. Third shloka, samsara ghora gahano. संसारतापदवना कुलभीकरोरु ज्वालावलीभिरतिदग्धतनूरुहस्य. See, burned by the samsara agni. Then tatpada yugala mastakasya Lakshmi Nrsimha mamadehi karavalambam. So this forest fire, the agni of the samsara is burning us. Whom else we can go to you? Tatpada yugama sarasiruha mastakasya. We have put our head at the lotus of your feet, lotus feet. Please, Lakshmi Nrsimha, Karavalamba Mamadehi. Alagi, another place also, Marogra Bhikara Murga Pravararditasya. O Lord, protect. So we should first of all feel that within us we are burning, troubling ourselves with all our durgunas. While collecting them, we were free, we were capable. Now, To recognize them, they are scorching us, troubling us. And to get rid of them, we don't have power. That is what we are the problem creators, the one is problem shooter or remover. There's no other way. So, heart in heart, with the deep prayers, we should ask Bhagwan to help us to come out of this samsara agni, dava agni, with so many variety of non-positive thoughts. So, other than you, we don't have any Sharana at this very moment. Imagine Krishna Bhagwan in a heart and hold on to his feet and beg him, ask him, very soon, O Lord, remove all the samsara tapa and also the difficulties in doing sadhana. Remove the samsara tapa, make sadhanas happen effortlessly so that we reach you very soon. Chant these shlokas 2 times, 3 times. Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga, He Rama Mita Vikrama, Esha Ghoratamo Vahnihi, Tavakan Grasate Hinaha, Sudustarannaha Swan Pahi, Kalagnehe Suhrda Prabho, Nashaknumastvaccharadam, Santyaktumakuto Bhayam, Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga, He Rama Mita Vikrama, एष घोरतमो वह्निः तावकान् ग्रसते हिनः सुदुस्तरान्नः स्वान् पाहि कालाग्नेः सुहृदः प्रभो न शक्नुमस्त्वच्चरणं सन्त्यक्तुमकुतो भयम् कृष्ण कृष्ण महाभाग हे रामामितविक्रम एष घोरतमो वह्निः तावकान् ग्रसते हिनः सुदुस्तरान्नः स्वान् पाहि कालाग्नेः सुहृदः प्रभो न शक्नुमस्त्वच्चरणं सन्त्यक्तुम् अकुतो भयम्. Simple but so beautiful, so complete, so important is sadhana. सुबह दोपहर शाम ये करते जाए and I'm sure Bhagwan will show his kindness, kripa in one way or the other. We don't need to know how he does it, but we will be out of both the samsara dukkha and the difficulties we are facing in sadhana. What is the difficulty in sadhana? Everything is difficult. Coming, sitting, listening, understanding, convinced, doing sadhana. हर एक चीज मुश्किल है. भगवान इन सबको आराम से करो. Now Bhagavan's avatar is only for that purpose. To Sister Akshuna, so they so wonderfully with devotion surrendered. Will the Bhagavan say that मैनू नहीं पता मैं चला भाग रहा हूँ तो उससे क्या तुम अपना देख लो जो है. He is not that. That is the way he is not a Bhagavan. Then what he does, that Leela Chamatkar, Rato He Itham Swajana Vaiklabyam Nirikshya. Seeing that Viklabhata, helplessness, dukkha of his own Swarjana, Niriksha Jagadishwaraha, the Lord of the entire Jagat, Tam Agnim Abhivatu, Tivram. The terrible forest fire, he consumed Anantaha, Ananta Shakti Druka, he is Sakshat Narayana, with Ananda Shakti, he has consumed that fire. Before also he does it with all the children, Once more also we will see 3 times Bhagavan consumes the fire. Pura. Please remember in Krishna Leela, don't think that he was always stealing and consuming only the butter and eating milk and all chebi mote. No. His life started only with the consuming of poison that Putana brought, and he consumed the mud also. He consumed the Agni also 3 times. He is Krupalu, Dayalu, Karunamai. And anything he takes us only to bless us. To bless us, he is ready to take poison. To bless us, he is ready to take the fire. To bless us, he is ready to take even the mud. See that? Krishna Bhagavan. Throughout life, he consumed so many other poisons also. That Satrajit Raja blaming Krishna. Then so many places, so many people's hatred. Let us say the Shishupala, Jarasandha, Duryodhana, सब लोग उनको बहुत हेट किया. Bhagavan took all that. His life is not as smooth as we think outside. He made it smooth inside with his wisdom. That's okay. But then outside, no smooth. And every one of us also. We can't expect the life to be smooth outside. Inside, with our wisdom, we have to make the things smoother, simpler, keep on moving. That wisdom Lord will give us. That's the meaning of consuming the samsara agni for us. So in this way, Bhagavan has blessed them. Now next comes that beautiful games as they grow little bit, carrying each other and all that we will see. And in this only, Bhagavan will kill the Pralambasura Rakshasa in the 18th chapter. We'll see tomorrow. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Om iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramamsyam Samhitayam Dashamaskandhe Purvardhe Davagnimosanam Nama Saptadashodhyayaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Thank you. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओम मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामामुञ्चत कर्हिचित् ॐ यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितितीर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससोनमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादशस्कन्धः मुक्तिर्हित्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ त्रिंशोऽध्यायः Salutations to Bhagavan Krishna, salutations to Parikshit Raja, to Shukadeva Bhagavan, all Bhagavata Gurus, Bhagavata Acharyas, Bhagavata Bhaktas, Bhagavata Rishis, Bhagavata Avataras, Bhagavata Rupa, Sakshat Paramatma. Salutations to the Rishimuni Guru Devata Parampara, who are there all the time guiding the deserving jivas. Salutations to Shruti Mata, which is central support, expression of the Lord Himself for all the sadhakas. Without Shruti Mata, the Shastra Jnanam, we will never be having the way for the moksha. And Parabrahma Rupa, Paramatma ko also we salute. Now we have seen all the 10, 11 skandhas, 10th Pura Krishna Leela, the 11th one Krishna giving the entire Mukti Jnanam. All is over. And Bhagavan's work of giving prema is over. Bhagavan's work of giving jnana is over. Bhagavan's work of dharma sthapana is over. Bhagavan's work of shishta rakshanam is over. And his work of mainly the bhubhara removal, dushta shikshanam also over. So when the work is over, what will he do here? Staying. So for him also, the time to go comes. Only then he will go and again come back. So here is that Leela of the Krishna concluding his avatar. And as we said the other day, he did not make it a big any issue or anything. Simply he left. Lived a dynamic, beautiful life of activity, and toward the end, koi kuch hangama nahi, aise chale gaye. That yuddha was inevitable, that's how the shapa was there, that is okay, but other than that. When work is over, what is there to feel anything about? Like Shukadevji also, work of giving Bhagavatam to Parikshit is over. He just goes from there silently without any big hangama or kuch nahi. Life is like that only. We have come, we will do our best of dharma, we will do our best of seva, we will do best of our upasana, we will do best of our adhyatmika jivana and sadhana. And the time comes, just silently go. There is nothing a big issue to feel about. कृष्ण भगवान को ही ऐसा कुछ नहीं था, तो what to talk about you and me? So this is what is contained in this last two chapters of 30th and 31st of the 11th skandha. So what the lessons to be learned and all we are discussing every day, one or the other. So today we will see Bhagavan Krishna instructing his own charioteer Daruka what to do toward the end. Then in the next chapter, in the 4th or 5th verse, he just Padmanetre Nyamilayata, he leaves this world and just goes. बोल श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. जिस काम के लिए आयो कर लिया, वही उसी में ही fulfillment is over. And he doesn't want to make, because he is by that time so much loved by all those. Then everybody will be in a different mood. अब एक उद्धव ने इतने परेशान किया, अब उनके लिए पूरा 30th स्कंद 11th स्कंद पढ़ाना पड़ा. And to everybody he cannot teach now. He said silently. That is how in the olden days the elders थोड़ा बड़े होने के बाद giving all responsibilities, they used to just go to any तीर्थ क्षेत्र, पुण्य क्षेत्र और काशी. That's it. Then they stay, they are in their spiritual sadhana, in the remembrance of Bhagavan, they just stay their last days of life there. Beautiful. Such a good thing, you know. भगवान का स्मरण करते पुण्य क्षेत्र में रहते हुए शरीर छोड़ना. And why to be worried and afraid? You know, all the hangama of going to hospital, running, this, that. I see you, you see me, we both see him. अरे किसको कौन देखेगा? सबको देख रहा है. I know a little Vaidyam for the youngsters they used to do. Old is though they naturally they grow around as a bade hospitals, hundreds of them. Where do you see in Purana Itihasa? It's huge commercial thing it has become. It's the biggest of the establishment, if at all is there. After the education is the medication only. How much a biggest of the business, and what happens between the firms and the government, everybody knows. I need not talk. खेलना लोगों के बीमार, आधे लोग दवाइयों से ही मरते. We all know that. These statements we should not make. But we are also so much identified in the Deha. First, for the Bhoga, we misuse our Deha. Thereafter, because of the Bhoga, when the Roga comes, we are so much afraid. Again, for the sake of same Deha, run so much, that ki आधा जिंदगी उसी में जाता है. To the hospitals, this, that. ठीक है, अब है तो है. Even though there are some Mahatmas, when their age is full, they are in a disciplined life, they say, ठीक है, when the last days come, silently we live. अब जिक्र भी करना क्या, जो करना था कर चुके हैं. Interesting. These are all some things. Sometimes it may click to some people. But in general, the rule is live long. So for living long, then definitely you have to take all the treatments. But the point is, why do you want to live long? That's a big question. If you have fulfilled your life already, then no need. If not, then for that sake you can ask. भगवान मुझे 100 साल जीने दो, हर साल का हर क्षण आपका ही चरण पकड़ूं मैं. In this way, if you say, that is good. That is the way. है ना, जिजी विशेष शतकम समाह कुर्वन्नेवेह कर्माणि. All the seva karma, sadhana karma. Okay. Now what we will do is पारायण पूरा करेंगे हम कि from the verse number 28 से पूरा chapter पढ़कर we will conclude this chapter study today. Okay. Om from Bibhrat Chaturbhujam, third day, let us again remember the divine form of Lord. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Atha Trimshodhyayah Rushirvacha Bibhrat Chaturbhujam Ropam Bhrajishtuh Prabhaya Svaya Disho Vitimiraha Kurvan Vidhoma Iva Pavakah Shrivatsankanghanashyamam Taptahatakavarchasam कौशेयाम्बरयुग्मेन परिवीतं सुमङ्गलं सुन्दरस्मितवक्त्राभं नीलकुन्तलमण्डितं पुण्डरीकाभिरामाक्षं स्फुरन्मकरकुण्डलं कटिसूत्रब्रह्मसूत्र किरीटकटकाङ्गदैः हारनूपुरमुद्राभिः कौस्तुभेन विराजितं वनमालापरीताङ्गं मूर्तिमद्भिर्निजायुधैः कृत्वोरौ दक्षिणे पादम् आसीनं पङ्कजारुणौ मुसलावशेषावयः खण्ड मुसलावशेषायः खण्ड कृतेषुर्लुब्धकोजरा मृगास्याकारं तच्चरणं विव्याधमृगशङ्कया चतुर्भुजं तं पुरुषं दृष्ट्वा सकृतकिल्बिषः भीतः पपात शिरसा पादयोरसुरद्विषः अजानता कृतमिदं पापेन मधुसूदन क्षन्तुमर्हसि पापस्य उत्तमश्लोकमे प्रभो यस्यानुस्मरणं नॄणाम् अज्ञानध्वान्तनाशनं वदन्ति तस्य ते विष्णो मया साधु कृतं प्रभो तन्माशु जहि वैकुण्ठ पाप्मानं मृगलुब्धकं यथा पुनरहं त्वेवं न कुर्यां सदतिक्रमं यस्यात्मयोगरचितं न विदुर्विरिञ्चः रुद्रादयोस्य तनयाः पतयो गिरां ये यन्मायया पीहितदृष्टय एतदञ्जः किं तस्य ते वयमसद्गतयो गृणीमः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मा भैर्जरे त्वमुत्तिष्ठ काम एष कृतो हि मे याहि त्वं मदनुज्ञातः स्वर्गं सुकृतिनां पदम् इत्यादिष्टो भगवता त्रिः परिक्रम्य कृष्णेन इच्छा शरीरिणा त्रिः परिक्रम्य तन्नत्वा विमानेन दिवं ययौ दारुकः कृष्णपदवीम् अन्विच्छन्नधिगम्यतां वायुं तुलसिकामोदम् आघ्रायाभिमुखं ययौ तं तत्र तिग्मद्युभिरायुधैर्वृतं ह्यश्वत्थमूले कृतकेतनं पतिं स्नेहप्लुतात्मा निपपातपादयोः रथादवप्लुत्य सभाशो न जाने न लभे च शान्तिं यथा निशायाम् उडुपे प्रणष्टे इति ब्रुवति सूते वै रथो गरुडलाञ्छनः कमुत्पपात राजेन्द्र शाश्वध्वज उदीक्षितः तमन्वगच्छन् दिव्यानि विष्णुप्रहरणानि च तेनातिविस्मितात्मानं सूतमाह जनार्दनः गच्छद्वारवतीं सूत ज्ञातीनां निधनं मिथः संकर्षणस्य निर्याणं बन्धुभ्यो ब्रूहि मद्दशाम द्वारकायां च न स्थेयं भवद्भिश्च स्वबन्धुभिः मया त्यक्तां यदुपुरीम समुद्रः प्लावयिष्यते स्वं स्वं परिग्रहं सर्वे आदाय पितरौ च नः अर्जुनेनाविताः सर्वे इन्द्रप्रस्थं गमिष्यथ त्वं तु मद्धर्ममास्थाय ज्ञाननिष्ठ उपेक्षकः मन्मायारचिताम् एतां विज्ञायोपशमं व्रज इत्युक्तस्तं परिक्रम्य नमस्कृत्य पुनः पुनः तत्पादौ शीर्ष्णुपादाय दुर्मनाः प्रययौ पुरीम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां एकादशस्कन्धे त्रिंशोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. So, yesterday we saw beautiful description of Sri Krishna Paramatma's form at that final moment. So, all the Yadavas finished, even Balramji left, he sat under the tree like this. Now that Lubdhakaha Jara, thinking that it is the face of a deer, he hit the feet of the Lord. When he came near, he saw Chaturbuja say Bhagavan Krishna he is there. So maybe for him to have that final darshana, Bhagavan has taken up that beautiful Chaturbuja Rupa and all. Now we saw yesterday that Jaralubdhaka, how he was pleading the Lord to forgive, even permit him only kill him, so that such papa he will not do. All that we saw. Then few things what we have to learn from the words of this Lubdhaka are Yasya Anusmaranam Runam Ajnana Dhvanta Nashanam. Smaranam is remembrance. Anusmaranam is all the time remembrance. All the time the smarana of the Lord Krishna removes in sequence and consequence slowly all the ignorance of darkness. Darkness of ignorance. So we all in that delusion and darkness of ignorance of our own life and the goals and how to manage ourselves. Every moment we are not complete in our understanding that confidently we are doing exactly what we are supposed to do to reach to where we are to supposed to reach. So Krishna Smarana, that divine power in that name, has that Shakti to bring to our cognition and notice exactly what to do and what to achieve. So that Lubdhaka knows it. Yasya Anusmaranam Runam Ajnana Dhvanta Nashanam Vadanti. Tasya Vishnu Maya Asada Krutam Prabho. To such you, hey Vishnu, the asadu is done by me. Krishna Smarana will give us the removal of ignorance. Therefore, always in that Krishna, 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 Rama, 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 Shiva, 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 Shri Matre, Shri Matre, Shri Matre. कोई ना नाम ना ला हमेशा हमारे जिह्वा में चलता ही रहना चाहिए. Means that impurities go away, no? Of Kama Krodhadi for the world through the senses with the name of the Lord. After that, you will see the taste and joy of Bhagavan Nama Sankirtana. Madhuram, Madhuram. Because it is bringing such a Shanti to the mind by removing all impurities and all. Then that Nama and Nami are not two. Satyam Brahma, Jnanam Brahma are not the Nama Nami. तो कृष्ण कृष्ण कहते हुए द जिह्वा कृष्णमय होता है. When that Krishna Krishna is done with the mana becomes one with Krishna. When the Krishna Krishna is done with Hridaya, in the Hridaya, the Jiva merges and enjoys oneness with the Krishna Tattva. Therefore, the deep Vedanta Vichara, do if you can. If not, never mind. Still, the path is open by just Krishna Anusmaranam. So, Yasya Anusmaranam Runam Ajnana Dvanta Nashanam. Second is what? Yasya Atma Yoga Rachitam Navidur Virinchaha Rudradayasya Tanayaha Pataya Giramye. Girampatis Rudradi who are the children of Brahma. Along with Brahma, none of them know your Maya Yoga Rachita Krida of this world. Remember that. Only thing is, through the help of Guru and Shastra, we must know our Paramarthika Dharma of Adhyatmic Sadhana. We must know our Vyavaharika Dharma of Varnashrama. Stick to that. Other than that, to us or through us to the world, or to the world or through the world to us. What, how, when, anything happens, we can never estimate. Therefore, neither have any doubts also, nor worried also, nor anxious also about the inevitable uncertainties which happen by grace of Lord who knows everything. We can't be worried about all. And what happens at what time we don't know. Best is what? Know the Mukti Marga and walk in that. Know this Dharma Marga and do that. Finish. So this Jara tells us. Rudradi Ityadi also they doesn't know. Because yan Maya Pihita Drushtyaha Medaya Pihitaha. Their Drushti is covered by this Maya. Oh Lord, then Kim Tasyate Vayam Asadgataya Grunimaha. That Maya Shakti, that Leela of you. We people who are so dull-witted and all, Asadgatayaha, who has got Asad Jagat only as the Lakshya. How can we understand you, oh Lord? Please forgive. In that way, when he prayed Bhagavan Krishna, instead of cursing him or troubling him, he gives him mukti only. So anybody came in contact of Lord. That's what now we already seen Narada telling Yudhishthira, Sneha Dveshad Bhayad Vapi. Kena Pipayena Mana Krishna Niveshayeta. That is our job. The rest is taken by the Lord care that He will give us moksha. किसी भी तरह से भगवान का स्मरण पतितः स्खलितः ऑल दैट वैसा फिर स्लिप हो गए नीचे गिर गए कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ कृष्ण कृष्ण करते रहो किसी भी उपाय से कृष्ण स्मरण चलता रहना that is the only thing by which Maya goes away. Why? Anything other than Krishna is Maya. You are not doing anything other than Krishna. Then where is Maya? It is as simple as that. But to get this understanding, this simple thing to click, we need to spend hundreds of lives in studying Shastras at the feet of our gurus. Itna hi hai. There are no two things. Only one. Attend to the world, Lord is forgotten. Attend to the Lord, the world along with the Maya is gone. There is nothing more than this. सत्य देखा तो असत्य नहीं दिखा असत्य को सत्य माना तो सत्य चुप जाता है unlike in the snake and rope example that the snake alone is seen rope not seen unlike that we have at least shastras to talk about God in front of us we see so many mahatmas we have all the temples upasana everything going on so we are more lucky than that example of person seeing the snake in rope we had no other option he is seeing snake but for हमको तो सब दिख रहा है कितने संत महात्मा है so we are lucky taking them as example and inspiration we have to start doing Bhagavan Nama Smaran Kirtana the rest is taken care okay now what Bhagavan said to that Jara Visasane Ma bhai hi jare Sri Bhagavan Vacha Lord says to him Ma bhai hi don't be afraid I'm not going to kill you or curse you Tam uttishta just get up he was lying down matlab with all the crying must be holding feet of God Kama Yesha Kruto Hime. This you did because of my own desire. It was my own plan. You are Nimitta only. So don't worry. I am only using you. You are only Nimitta. And I why the he Nimitta I told you? Because he possessing that arrow, having that leftover part of the Musalam, the iron pestle. He is the one who was having. Therefore, obviously, whoever has a, he would have come. Clear? Then Yahitvam mad anugnata. See, like a police punishes a criminal. Police did not punish that criminal. The police post has punished. If that police नहीं दूसरा भी आएगा तो भी वो punish करेगा. In the same way, through that arrow it had to happen. It was in his hands. It happened. Yahi tvam madanugnataha. Just go. I am blessing you, permitting you swargam. And what is that? Sukrutinam padam. Hare, he has done a duskruti. How he is getting sukruti padam? That's very superficial look. It's a Sukritinam Padam only because this is also a part of Narayana's Leela that he'll have to fulfill the curse given by the rishis and he'll have to go back after the work is done. Is it not? In all the cricket also you can see when the cup is won, the somebody chief guest आएगा वो cup देगा और निकल जाएगा then children celebrate. He need not be there. He will go. He should not stay also. Like Brahmana during the marriage. अब शादी कराएगा पैसे लेकर भागो यहाँ से ही शुड नॉट स्टे फर्दर देयर दे विल सेलिब्रेट फोटो वोटो खींचेंगे उनको क्या काम है उधर करा दिया शादी हो गयो शादी माम प्रपन्नम मेरा शादी कराओ so the doctor treats the patient well he goes then the all the attendants they will do what they are crying loving what they have to do here also Krishna did his work he need not stay so he had to leave so he found him to be the means he is also part of the play you have acted like a villain we will not pay you do they do like that in the movie you don't do that no उसको भी वैसे ही लिया कभी कभी villains got the best actor award also not only the heroes actor so here also Bhagavan gave him a swargam sukrutinam padam so he did not see his outer work of shooting the arrow But he see the saw the subtle one, he became the means, a part in this whole Leela. Never you get moksha. He did it by mistake, didn't know, he came and asked for forgiveness, मतलब वो भी एक को महा साधक ज्ञानी ही होगा. In many lives, in this life, he has come and done that. That need not be taken so seriously, it's okay. Then, iti adishtaha bhagavata, as ordered by Krishna like this, Krishnena, with Lord Krishna, ichha sharirina, the Lord who comes with own ichha, different deha he takes. Tri parikramya, tam, natva, tam. He did 3 times parikrama, then did the Santanga Danda to Lord Krishna, Vimanena Divam Yayo. Dekhte dekhte, the Vimana came, he sat and went to the Krishna Loka, the Vishnu Loka, the Vaikuntha Loka. So yesterday we saw the Sharabhanga Rishi took the Divya Sharira and went to Narayana Vishnu Loka, Vaikuntham. Here also the Jara. So that shows that Jiva, that you and I, now who are thinking as I in this body, the body is left, depending on our own karma, we go to different places. But if we are sadhakas, lot of sadhana punya done, respectfully we are taken to the higher worlds. The Brahma Vidya teaching Upanishad itself, Mundaka, didn't we see that in that second Mundakam, Pratama Adhyayam? Sat Kali Karali cha Manojava cha Surohitaya cha Sudhumravarna Spulingini Vishwaruchi cha Devi Lelayamana iti Chapta Jihvaha Ehi iti Tamahutayaha. All these ahutis, ehi karke, they will take him to the Swarga. The one who has done the yajna. So therefore, don't tell others, don't argue with others. Let us know that Jiva, as a Jiva, we have continuation of life beyond body. Depending on Punya, Papa and Mishrana and Sadhana, we are given different Deha in the different Loka. Keeping that in mind about future, in the present, let us do the best investments. कम से कम मनुष्य लोक में साधना कर सकने वाले कुटुंब फैमिली में जन्म लेना उतना तो पुण्य हमको करना है, उतना तो साधन. That is minimum. Is it not? We have now come as human. Luckily we are under the feet of Guru, learning Bhagavatam thoda thoda. The next life should be more better than this. And it won't happen just like that. Consciously when we do punya karma, upasana karma, dana karma, sevadi karma to Guru and all, then this Shravanam, Dhyanam, Japa Kirtana, these all are the ones in exchange of which we get the better and higher future lives. Pakka हमको पता होना है. There should be no doubt at all. So every day, morning, what punya and sadhana I have to do? Dharma, punya and sadhana. Night, look back and see ki what punya, dharma, sadhana I have missed or have done. Again night we'll plan for next day. सुबह उठकर याद करना है उसको. Throughout the day we are consciously engaged in that. Let us be a matured person of consciously engaging ourselves in the known sadhanas of dharma, punya, adhyatmikata. Not even one moment is wasted for any seeming entertainments or time passes or obligations, etc. Especially once we cross the age of 55. उसके बाद तो हमको ना हर दिन बोनस भगवान का, हर दिन को भगवान के स्मरण में. That sincerity is the one which Lord loves. Otherwise, every extra day when He is giving and seeing us, we are not using it for Him, pinches Him, makes Him painful. अरे यार उसको और एक दिन दिया मैंने, आज भी उसने मेरे को स्मरण नहीं किया. Again is lost in children, grandchildren, neighbors, friends, relatives, enjoyments. अब मैं इसको दे ही जा रहा हूँ एक दिन और मेरे को भूल ही जा रहा है, वो कर ही नहीं दे रहा. दैट पेन लॉर्ड, वो किनको होता है? हम अपना दुख उनको बोलेंगे और उनका अपना दुख वो किनको बोलेंगे? कोई जिसको शेयर करने वाला नहीं होता, सो दुख डबल हो जाता है. शेयर किया तो आधा हो जाता है. तो भगवान तो कुछ बोल भी नहीं सकते बेचारे. एवरी डे ही इज गिविंग अस, वी हैव टू यूज इट. दैट इज द ओनली थिंग. एंड जितना हम जानते हैं उतना ही करो. उससे बढ़कर सूक्ष्म, when Bhagwan teaches us through the Guru, we will do it. एक क्षण भी समय नहीं देना. In this way only, from the Vedanta standpoint, the Pancha Koshas we can cross. From the Yoga standpoint, the Pancha Kleshas and Vrittis we can transcend. In the Bhakti Marga, the Ahankara and Mamakara, all of that we can sacrifice at the feet of the Lord. This is the way. अब इतना सिंपल डायरेक्ट है साधना समझने में. अब उसको करते जाओ, उतना ही इजी और सिंपल बनेगा. नहीं करेगा तो कभी नहीं होगा. एक बार चेहरा अपना आईने में देखना. मैं देखता हूँ आज जाकर कितने घमंडी मूर्ख कि इतने बार पढ़ने सुनने के बाद भी फिर भी न इच्छा हो रहा है न हिम्मत हो रहा है पूरी तरह से साधना करने की. शर्म नहीं आता. आई विल लुक एट माई मिरर एंड टुडे आई विल स्कोल्ड. You know, who will do sadhana for you? Buddhu. It is we only who have to do. In this way, we have to tell to ourselves. See, if I tell myself I can't do sadhana, throughout millions of lives we can't. If I say I have to do, I can do, I will do, if not today, at least after 1 year, 2 years, slowly it starts happening. Then once sadhana happens, ना मुझे और भी करना है, ये संकल्प हमें डालना है. Remember, what are our vasanas? That is we. What thoughts we entertain, that becomes our vasana. So simple. So entertain the positive thoughts, the positive samskaras will happen, and that's what we will do. Entertain the weak samskaras of I can't give up world, I cannot do sadhana, that becomes samskara. Even though everything is easily given, like now, सारा फैसिलिटी घर में हो आप, कोई बांधा नहीं है, कोई बंधन नहीं, आराम से बैठकर सुनो सत्संग. See that pathetic condition of those jivas. Not that we are better placed, but at least we are in front of Lord. It is own self chosen. I feel pity for many people, especially, I don't want to mention them. ना 3,500 classes we did. 3-4 क्लास भी लोग कोई अटेंड नहीं किए. जिनको मैं तो I'm really fed up. I stopped all messages now. Nonsense. They don't deserve it. At least out of obligation, out of sympathy, out of sentiment, out of familiarity, for some reason अनपढ़ इतना भी अकल नहीं है. अब मैं समझ अकल नहीं है, इनको तो वो क्या है ना, किस्मत नहीं है बस. Get lost, let them. I really got the one day. Then leave it to God. Not disturbed that way. Who comes? How care? I am enjoying my class. Santa Sukhaya. That unnecessary thought that with my class others can be improved, that I dropped. Even God cannot improve. So since then onwards, I was trying to improve myself. पूरा कोशिश किया, कोई नहीं सुधरा है. अब लगा मेरे को अपने आप को कोशिश करो, फायदा हो रहा है इसका. Tell to ourselves, we will do, we will do, we will do, we will do. The not doing and justifying it a biggest crime. They are not able to do but want to do, therefore praying to the Lord. कोई तो support हो. The prayer to the Lord is a repeated thought strengthened in us. So too there is a Lord definitely who answers those prayers. भगवान ने कहा ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते तान तथा एव भजामि. Whoever in whatever they way for whatever purpose do my puja, I will bless them with that. If they ask Artha Kama, I will give, but it has its own lacuna and shortcomings. If somebody wants Dharma Moksha, I will bless them with those Purushartha. Again and again, Bhagavan, more study, more deep understanding, more and more hours for meditation, upasana, maybe be involved in that. Then if you really pray this, what Lord does, He will make us kicked by everyone in such a manner that you are left with no choice but sit for your upasana and dhyan. Everything of yours will be taken away, except the life and survival. वो भी नहीं तो साधना नहीं होगा, बेचारा भगवान को पता है. But it takes away the people, it takes away things, everything it takes away. Because there are all obstructions for what we prayed, that we want to do our sadhana. He does it. Otherwise, As much bad is bad, so much good is bad as regards sadhana is concerned. Punyamapi papameva sadhakanam. Please remember that. That is why sarva dharman paritej. So sarva arthakaman paritej, you can say. How can you say dharmanu? Because the parama dharma ke liye, even vyavaharik laukika dharma also is an obstruction. पुण्य भी पाप होता है एक जगह पे. भगवान मेक्स अस दैट वे टू. May Lord do it to me, O Lord, more and more. Give so many dukkha and kicks in such a way. Everything is given up. Only we hold it, I hold it. Your feet, just follow the instructions of Vedanta Upanishad and Yoga reach you. So here, Triparikramya Natam Natva Vimanena Divam Yayau. He went. That Daruka, no, sorry, the Jara who had it, he just came for that purpose as if. जैसे भगवान को भी अवतार में आकर 2 मिनट काम कर कर चले आते हैं, दिस लुब्धका द जरा also came, did his work and got a big remuneration of the Bhagwan's loka itself. Okay, विमानेन दिवम ययो हो गया. Now two more episodes only. The last episode is all the Brahmadi Devatas coming and in their presence, without allowing them to even visualize or capture, everybody might be ready there with all the video cameras, everything to shooting reporters. भगवान को मौका ही नहीं दिया, झड़क से. That's the last topic. In the first portion of next chapter, we will see. But in this chapter, the last portion is the Daruka coming, charioteer, who was with Lord throughout the life. He did the driving to Arjuna because Arjuna asked. He was Partha Sarathi only. Only, and that's it. Otherwise, Bhagwan had his own charioteer to drive. Don't imagine Lord every time अपना गाड़ी लेके खुद ही चला रहे. क्या जरूरत है? He is a पूरे द्वारका के सड़े बड़े हैं वो. सब Ugrasen is king and he is there. His own grandchild. सब know by that he is God. He is God. So what happened now? When that Lubdhaka Jara went away, Krishna is seated. He is in that pose only. Chaturbhuja Shankha Chakra. So Darukaha, the charioteer, Krishna Padavim Anvichan. He was searching for Lord Krishna. Kaha gaye, kaha gaye? Because in those lakhs of people fighting, killing each other, he was lost. Krishna ko wo unko Krishna pata nahi kidhar hai. Anvichan Adhigamyatam. Nearest place he came. ढूंढते that Daruka. How did he reach? Vayum Tulasika Amodam Agraya. That special fragrance of Tulasi Mala, which Lord Vishnu always wears, wo smell unko aaya. See that? That is so powerful, the Tulasi Gandha, fresh, wonderful, good land, and from that it is created such a fragrant smell. तो उनका अलग ही है. वायुम तुलसी का आमोदम आघ्राय, smelling that abhimukham yayau. Then he came near to Lord, that Daruka. Then he saw Bhagwan, beautiful in divine form. Tam he saw tatra tigma dyubhihi ayudhaihi vratam. Tigma all around, dyubhi kanti. Ayudhaihi with the ayudhas all around, standing in the human form. भगवान के चारों तरफ उनके all the पांच आयुध मूर्तिमान रूप में है. He was surprised, he stunned. Then Ashwatha Mule, under the tree of Ashwatha, Chitram Vadadharor Mule. So Shiva Bhagavan also is Dakshinamurti, Ashwatha Mula, Krishna also. So below that Ashwatha Mule, Kruta Ketanam, the one who made his abode. Ketanam is house, place of stay. तो अपने केतनम निकेतनम घर बना के, घर मतलब निवास बनाकर बैठे थे. अश्वत्थ मूले कृत केतनम पतिम, ही इज अ लॉर्ड. चैरियटियर है वो, भगवान उनके पति. स्नेह प्लुतात्मा, his heart was filled with that prema, because when he was searching, All the bodies lying down. Where is Krishna? He doesn't know. Because everybody knows कि ये तो श्राप लग गया ऋषियों का. तो यादव में कृष्ण भगवान also is there. Anything might have happened. They didn't know. He was more worried also. First, when he saw the Lord, so much of thankfulness for seeing him, and also his bhakti prema was overpowering. Sneha pratatma padayoho nibapata. So remember, every day in one or the other class, for us, either Ramayana or Bhagavat, seeing that bhaktas are falling at the feet of the Lord or at the feet of the Guru. देखो अध्यात्म रामायण में डेली हम देख रहे हैं श्री रामा मीटिंग एनी ऑफ द ऋषि मुनिस म्यूचुअली दे आर डूइंग पाद नमस्कार भरत जी डूइंग प्रणाम कैके डूइंग प्रणाम हर दिन कुछ तो हमको मिल ही रहा है 4, 5, 10 days तो वी हैव सीन हाउ उद्धव भगवान वाज एट द फीट ऑफ द लॉर्ड उन्होंने 10 मिनट में प्रणाम करके चले गए होंगे हमने तो 10 दिन लगाया लेकिन हमको छोड़ने को मन ही नहीं था हाउ वंडरफुल इट वाज Now the Jara also Tripparikramya Pranamya. He went to. Now Daruka came. So every day we have to fall at the feet of Guru and God. Yaad rakh lena. Charanau Sharanam Prabhadhe. Yesterday how beautiful was that Suprabhatam chanting. Sri Venkate Shesha Drishe Karavibho Tava Suprabhatam. Then Sri Venkatesha Charanau Sharanam Prabhadhe. How wonderful it was. It was very joyful. I enjoyed that chanting yesterday after Adhyatma Ramayana. So, Sneha Prudatma Nibabata Padayoho Ratadava Prutya Sabashpalosana. He jumped from the chariot. He brought the chariot to take Krishna. He didn't know all that. Then, when he found through the smell of the Tulasika, came near, saw Bhagwan there in that all Ayudas around him, seated under that Ashwatha Vriksha, left leg on the right thigh. He just got down from the Ratha, Sabhashpalochanaha, with all the tears in the eyes. Sneha Pratatma Padayoho Nipapata. Just fell at the feet of Lord Krishna. Then क्या हुआ उसके बाद अपश्यतः तच्चरणाम्बुजं प्रभो O Lord, not seeing your lotus feet, दृष्टि प्रणष्टा, I lost sight, tamasi pravishta, entered into the dungeon deep darkness. So Drushti Pranashta, Tamasi Pravishta means what? Tamasi Pravishta, Drushti Pranashta means I lost sight of. Because you are the Lord, you are the Pati, you are the protector, you are the guide, you are the one whom I was serving. हम लोग चले गए तो हमें what to do? Like in case of those some devotees of the Guru who are so intimately serving him day in and day out. Suddenly when their Guru leaves the body and goes, उनको फिर बेचैनी हो जाती है कुछ दिन तक and they can't do anything other than it and there's nothing better than that to do. Therefore they make a photo or samadhi फिर उसी का सेवा करते रहते. Wonderful, तो he also was in last अब दिख ही नहीं रहे आप. I was confused, worried अब क्या करूं मैं, कहाँ जाऊं, किधर ढूंढूं. So I was lost, O Lord. दृष्टि प्रणष्टा तमसि प्रविष्टा दृष्टि प्रणष्टा दिशो न जाने. That's what I'm saying. No, he has no direction. न लभे च शांतिम. In Gita last Krishna वही कहते हैं Arjuna having seen that Vishwarupa in terrible form of that. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. तंष्ट्राकराळानि चते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव काला नलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लवेश शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवासो. दिशो न जाने न लेवेश the sharma here shanti. Sharma shanti is same. Peace. I was not finding peace. I was tense and worried. Don't know where to go, what to do, whom to ask. Everybody is fallen on किसको पूछो. हाल मरे में किशन कहाँ है कोई बोलेगा नहीं वहाँ. यथा निशायाम उडुपे प्रणष्टे. It's like in that new moon day or full moon day, what? The moon is fully covered by the dark clouds, nothing seen. Then you can't find the way where to go. Moon was also giver of light night time for the travel. We have seen so many times. पूर्ण चंद्रमा के आज द्वादशी हो गया. After 3 days you can see the beautiful Purnami. So like in the absence of moon, how we lose sight of the way. Same way I was feeling, oh Lord. Now when he was saying like that, what happened? The Ratha goes up and all. Bhagavan Krishna gives some instructions to him. What are all of them? I don't want to complete this just now. Even though we thought that it can be over, so tomorrow only we'll touch this topic. Okay? ओहो क्या करे. Oh, okay. So, iti bruvate sute vai. When he was talking like that, Ratha Garuda Lanchanaha, the Ratha with Garuda Dhwaja, Khamutpata, that Ratha in which this fellow came. It just started flying in the air only. Khamutpapata Rajendra, sa Ashwa Dhwaja Udikshitaha. With all the Dhwaja, Pataka and the Ghoda, everything is divine. So it just started flying in the Akasha. Then all these ayudhas which are there around Krishna in the Rupana, tam anvagachan, followed that chariot are these divyani Vishnu praharanani cha. Sarva praharana om nama iti. So all the Vishnu praharanas, Vishnu ayudhas of Shankha Chakra, Gada, Padma, then Shankha Gada, and also the Dhanuhu, then the Khadga. All of them also followed that chariot. Tena ati vismitita atmanam sutamaha janardana. He was stuck with क्या हो रहा है यार अभी thank God मैं उतर गया नहीं तो मैं भी जाता. He was maybe feeling like that. Vismita Atma, totally surprised he was seeing this feat, that the Ratha going above in sky along with horses, all these Aidhas also are following. It's a beautiful scene, divine. But he's lucky enough to visualize that. Then he orders to that Daruka, Bhagavan Krishna's orders are these, his final orders. Sutamaha Janardanaha. क्या कहा गच्छ गो वेर द्वारवतीम. सी इनको द्वारका, उनको बद्रीनाथ, इनको स्वर्ग, टू द विष्णु लोक. भगवान सेंड्स एवरीवन. गच्छ द्वारवतीम सूत. देन ज्ञातीनाम निधनम मितः संकर्षणस्य निर्याणम बंधुभ्यः ब्रूहि. So the fighting and killing of each other, please tell to the remaining people of Dwaraka. Also tell Sankarshanaji, he left Mad Dasham, you tell my position also. Jaisa main hu. Then Dwarakayam cha nastheyam bhavadbihi swabandhubihi. None of you should stay now in Dwaraka anymore, even a day, because Maya tyaktam yadupurim. The Yadupuri, when I leave and go above, Samudra Plava Ishyate, that Samudra will overflow and take into itself the entire Dwaraka Nagari. Even now they say to the internet satellite, the Dwaraka Nagari inside the ocean. Samudram Plava Ishyati. Therefore, don't stay there. What to do? Swam Parigraham Sarve Adaya. All your own valuables, belongings, having collected them, Pitaraucha Naha, take my own parents, Devaki Vasudeva, Arjunena Avitaha, protected by Arjuna, Sarve Indraprastham Gavishyatha. Go to Delhi, Indraprastham. Hastinapuram, Indraprastham. Old ancient is Hastinapuram, newly made capital by Pandavas is Indraprastha. The Ghaziabad and all that area comes under Hastinapuram. Then Nai Delhi and all is Indraprastha. Go with Arjuna. Let Arjuna protect you. Take. Then this is how. Take all the old people, remaining people, your valuables. Order to Arjuna is, he should carry all of you there. Take care of you all. This is order. What about you? To that Daruka also Bhagavan blesses. Tvam tu, you, mad dharma masthaya. With the complete dharma of bhakti on me. So to jnana nishtaha. The jnana भी उनको बहुत बार बताए होंगे यार head. Then upekshakaha. Upekshaka means withdrawn from the world. Withdrawn from the world with full devotion on me, madharma, and also the jnana nishtha. Say, man maya rachita meta vignaya. Knowing everything other than me is my own Maya. Withdraw from it. Upashamam Vraja. Just dissolve yourself into me. In this way, Daruka was ordered. Iti Uktaha. When he was spoken like this by Krishna, tam parikramya, देखो again परिक्रमा करके नमस्कृत्य पुनः पुनः again and again this Daruka did प्रणाम to Krishna तत् पादौ शीर्ष उपाध्याय ये भी भगवान के चरण में अपने मस्तक झुकाते हुए दुर्मनाहा who will leave Lord Krishna so easily prayayau purima then he had to carry the orders therefore he left for the Dwarakapuri to give this message. In this way, the 30th chapter with all these contents has these stories. Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramsyam Samhitayam Ekadash Skandhe Trimshaha Adhyayaha. In that way, the 30th chapter comes to end in this 11th skandha. So quickly we have done it in 7 days. Other chapters we took 40-50 days. Chota bhi hai usme. And then main thing is the story part only. Jnana, Vedanta and all that. We have not seen. Okay. Utna nahi hai, huh? And many slokas are only of yuddha between all these Dwarakavasins or the Yaduvamshaya. And we never felt like detailedly talking about that. Instead, we ran through that portion. So we could do it. In tomorrow's class, in the 4th, 5th sloka only, we will see 5th sloka. Bhagavan Krishna just leaving this world. That portion will come. Then all of them came running. All those Krishna Patnis, Rama Patnis, they all come. Then they all enter into that chiti fire and all. कुछ लोग बचते हैं उनको लेकर अर्जुन जाता है. This is how this 11th skandha 31st chapter will see Krishna also leaving this abode. Then in the 12th skandha we have 13 chapters. वो तो फिर फटाफट होता जाएगा. So maybe by the end of this month maximum we'll conclude our Bhagavatam Mahapuranam and we take up something. Let us see what Lord wants. I don't know. I can't force you because you are listening unstopped from so many days. काउंट करो कब से शुरू हुआ हमारे क्लास भागवतम जुलाई 1 ऑफ 2020 2021 हो गया 2022 हो गया सो 24 महीने हो गए सो 730 डेज देन अगस्त सितंबर अक्टूबर नवंबर दिसंबर 5 महीने 150 दिन हो गए 730 885 डेज हो गया देन 3 डेज 888 888 888 Bhagavan Krishna is Ashtami, he was born, Ashtama Santanam, 888 today. Exactly, Krishna is living. Good number, no? Matching 888 din. You are listening without break even one day. Good achievement. So maybe in 1 month, so 900 days, we could be doing our Bhagavatam. Krishna Anugraha. Thank you. We will see our Ramayanam for some time. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha. Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Devasayita Prasvatyantardena Varinjami Amrite Amritavarshini Amritam Sravaya Swaha Amritopastranamasi Purvaposhnam Samarpayami Om Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmarpanam Brahmavir Brahmagno Brahmanautam Brahmaiva Denantavyam Brahmakaram Samadhinannam Chadura नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृहां शालिनं पायसादीन मोदकांसि नैवेद्यं संकुर्वाणेश नित्यत्रुतो सर्वान् समेत कृष्णचन्द्राय नमः मध्ये अध्यमतमानोत्तरावश्यस्तपादाक्षः ॐ नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्यजगन्मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण भव्यमङ्गलं वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेदान्त वेद्य कृष्ण नवनीत चोर कृष्ण मंगलम भक्तजनाधार कृष्ण परमदयावार्थ कृष्ण मुक्ति संदायक कृष्ण मुक्ति मंगलम गीतामृतनाथ कृष्ण परमयोगीश कृष्ण पार्थसारथि रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम रामा सर्वमंगलम सद्गुरु सर्वमंगलम ओम तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम हेमा विद्यो भानुतोयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनो सर्वं तस्य वासासनमिति भाति नारायण यज्ञवाद्य तन्नो श्रीजोद्या मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र रणक्षत्रहारणे पार्षद रूपाय गीताचार्याय भागवताचार्याय भागवत रूपाय मंगलम व्यासाय विष्णुपाय व्यास रूपाय योगींद्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे संसार सर्वष्टम्य विष्णादोमुचत् बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री महाविष्णु शिव नारायण भगवान की जय। भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय। वेद व्यास शुकदेवादि समस्त भागवताचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। बलराम भगवान की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंद। थैंक यू। Thanks friends. Now don't run away. We have our half an hour class of or sometime. अध्यात्म रामायण पढ़ना है, रुको पाको मत।